the star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Shots are blank and sensors clear. All these wonders drawing me. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel alive, as these cosmic waves I ride. Every scan reveals the way to places where I'll make my way. We are all explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries of art. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place. Oh, I found my place.
All right, let's get started. Welcome in, Sweet Star, not a mice. Good to see you on Twitch there. In case y'all haven't been following me, you've out here on the north side of the galaxy, out with the Distant Worlds 3 group. Finding a mouse. Show you where I'm at. I went past the Distant Worlds waypoint. I didn't know where they were going, so I was just out doing some exploration. So I'm heading back. They're over here. 35 jumps from there. But what I'm going to do is, I get closer, I'm going to switch to economy mode to increase the number of systems to check here. Excuse me. We'll see what we find. Looking at K-stars still. I went all the way over here. I went from over here to over here. Now I'm going back over here. Got over $2 billion in exo data so far. It's all good. Haven't tried real hard to get exo data. I've just been looking around. I have my trusty bag of M&Ms. It's my second bag today. I'm horrible. So I got coffee, I have M&Ms. I'm good to go. It doesn't get much better than that. Don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight. 3 or 4 hours. We'll see. Assuming we don't have any problems.
Just redeemed jump scare. A cow for all seasons said hi.
Hi, Cal. Thanks for that. Oh. I have a mouth full of M&Ms there.
Essen said, please go check out A Cow for all seasons and a better content creator than I will ever be.
I didn't check my... Okay, I'll make sure my microphone's working. Turn my speakers down.
Said A Cow for all seasons. A Cow for all seasons said, wow, the stream delay is real.
Could be. Could be. I don't know what the current latency is. I'm multi-streaming, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Also depends what you're on Twitch, okay?
A Cow for all seasons said refresh helped.
Yeah.
A Cow for all seasons said I had muted you during pre-stream to watch a video lol.
Aw. That's okay. Appreciate you coming by. What do you got planned tonight? You gonna be playing any tonight? Watched a bunch of your rock fighting stuff. Your Weird Wednesday.
A Cow for all seasons said I was gonna but Tutor bailed on me for organic baiting so SMDH.
Well,
A Cow for all seasons said I might log in quietly later and go ganking in the bubble.
well, it sounds like a plan. You're used to doing it yourself. By yourself. Right? I'm used to being alone. I'm not too far from the squadron carrier though. I'm about 35 jumps.
Said, well, yeah, but I got like a $1 billion bounty on me in Continental.
I heard you say that. I thought somebody collected your bounty the other day.
A Cow for all seasons said if I live stream it, I want to have one of the folks that add the bonus rider to my revive.
Well, do what you said. Go out on your Sidewinder. Say, come and get me, biatches. Not finding Jack.
A Cow for all seasons said very briefly in a flight to my carrier lol. At Vagabond Querier 9375 said greetings 07.
Oh,
A Cow for
hey,
all
Vagabond.
seasons said no one in fact got me.
I need to pull that other chat window up so I can see that. Oh, you're on YouTube. Welcome in there, Vagabond. Now, y'all didn't tell me the other day my chat overlay wasn't working. I don't know what happened with the Caster Labs, but I just went Tango Uniform, so I switched over to a different chat overlay, which appears to be working now. Another thing to add to my checklist of things to go, okay, check microphone level, check streamer bot audio, blah, blah, blah. I got like 18 things to check before each stream, which I often forget to do. Kind of a checklist. But Cal, I thought you, somebody collected you, they killed you the other day and I thought they got your bounty or something. Did they not get your bounty after they killed you, or was it because you weren't in a, you were in an anarchy system or something? That's pretty. It's a nice looking ring. I'm 35 jumps from the distant world's waypoint. Another planetary nebula, it looks like. I haven't been there yet. I was very fortunate this time because I went off on my own exploring, and I went in the same direction of their waypoint was going to. I didn't know where the waypoint was going to be. And so I don't have to go too far to get back to them. Now, there was some life here. Let's see if there's anything worth doing. Good tubus. But nothing spectacular. I think I'll leave it for now. Yeah, I currently have 2.35 billion in exo data to turn in when I get back to the waypoint there. But you should take your Sidewinder out. That would be fun. And stream it. That'd be fun to see. And don't just fight it out. I mean, make them work to try to get you.
At Vagabond Courier 9375 asks, did you ever get that squadron carrier?
Yes, Vagabond. The squadron has their carrier. It's actually where I'm headed. It's currently located at the Distant World's waypoint. A squadron commander, a cow for all seasons, is in chat also, but he's on Twitch. You're on YouTube. Y'all can hear each other. It's reading the text-to-speech, so he hears you.
I drift between the rocks tonight. My ship cuts through the dust.
Chewing an M&M, sorry.
Radar shows a million threats, but I keep pushing on alone. Each asteroid could be my last.
I found a couple of Earth-likes the other day. I hadn't found any in a while. And I found them one jump apart. They were 70 light years, but one jump. Found one, and then the very next jump I found another one. I submitted them to the Earth 2 competition for Distant Worlds 3, but neither one of them scored very high. Even though one of them had 1G exactly for gravity, but didn't have a moon. Don't know what their criteria for judging is, but hey, who knows? I might find something good. I think I'm about done with K-stars. That's where I finish. After I get back to Distant Worlds 3's waypoint, I might do this again, but use just maybe just F-stars or something to see what I can find. A lot of stratum tectonica around here, though. Well, in certain areas at least. I think ads are currently running on Twitch. You won't miss anything. Yeah, Vagabond, if you're still there, I'll show you. Well, I'll go ahead and do it now. I'll just abort my jump. I'll show you where I am. Still out here, not too well, getting further from Beagle. Beagle's over there. The Distant Worlds, one of the Distant Worlds waypoints is over here. It's in a planetary nebula, evidently.
At Vagabond Courier 9375.
That's a
said,
nice.
"All
That's
good.
gonna be cool. I haven't been there
Chilling."
yet. That's got a nice color. I wonder how they get that color from a neutron star. Huh. I think the squadron carrier is there. It's showing up all ago, but okay. But as I said, once I get within 1,000 light years, I'm going to switch and replot in economy mode to increase the number of systems for me to check on the way back. Because sometimes 35 systems or 30 systems doesn't take very long, depending on what I find. And how many bodies to scan. I hope you're eating something good.
At Vagabond Courier 9375.
How do you
said,
like
"I
the
did some of
Crystal?
the CG
I hear
and
really good
tested out
things
a few
about it.
builds of the Kestrel.
I really haven't heard anything bad about it. The only thing I've heard that's bad really is due to pilot skill. The comments I've heard. Because of the overpowered engines or whatever it takes them getting used to fly, evidently.
Engines pulse like heartbeats through the cosmic tail.
At least to fight in and stuff. I need to put these M&Ms down. I've already eaten a whole bag of M&Ms. I'm not talking little bag either. I'm talking one of these bags today. So I need to cut back a little bit.
At Vagabond Courier 9375 said pilot skill can be compensated by using gimbaled weapons.
Well, I guaranteed that's what's going to be on mine. Unless I put, I don't know. I might put my incendiary frags on there. I don't know. I'll have to, once I get one. I don't have one yet. I probably won't get one until it comes out for in-game credits. Because I thought I was very tempted to buy one with arcs, but I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, and it would do me absolutely no good to buy one right now. Anyway, I couldn't engineer it or anything. Even if I had it delivered out here. So it can wait till I get back in the bubble in a month or two or whatever.
At Vagabond Courier 9375 said those shock plasma are nice, yet worthless if you cannot hit with them.
It's true.
A Cow for All Seasons said you can deploy pre-built ships anywhere you can dock a fake.
Yeah, I know, Cal. I mean, at least I've bought pre-built ships before and had them delivered to my carrier where I was at. But I mean, if I bought a crystal and had it shipped out here, what would I use it for? I mean, plus I'd have to, I'd buy the cheap one. I wouldn't buy the big, fully outfitted one. So I'd need to go in the bubble and to buy the weapons and the upgrades and stuff and engineer it anyway. So I might as well wait till I'm in the bubble before I do anything with it like that.
A Cow for All Seasons said, I mean, honestly, I don't see the Kestrel being a
Well, I want
use case
one.
for you, lol.
I'm going to see if I can use it for pirate hunting, if it works out better than my crate. 'Cause I like my crate for pirate hunting. But I'm not going to buy it with cash, you know.
A Cow for All Seasons said it's a really dumb ship that you gotta be a PV pro or Axie guy to genuinely hit its potential.
Well, I could see myself doing some AX stuff. Only AX stuff I really did was because of the Titaning, but I really enjoyed that.
9375 said like trading cards.
Yeah, well, I don't have all ships. I don't think I have an adder. I don't think I have a hauler. But there's a couple of ships I don't have, but all the good ships I have. They're all back in the bubble, essentially. I have my Type 11, my Panther Clipper, out here on the squadron carrier so I can do tritium mining and stuff in this ship. It took a long time to get those things shipped out here too. And I did that before we got so far away. It took like 50 hours or something initially to get them shipped out to me. How are we doing on tritium on the squadron carrier there, Cal? Do we need some? I mean, I can go try to find some place to go mining.
A cow for all seasons said I'm debating whether to ship my second Kestrel out.
Well, if you're not using it, you might as well. It'll get out here in 60 or 70 hours.
A cow for all seasons said we've got like 46k tritium, I think.
Okay.
Could be off a bit, but we have no need right now.
Okay.
A cow for all seasons said I can always do the funny. Spend money to reward bears and piss of DW3 admin.
Hey, I can help with that. You need another billion? I just happen to have a couple of extra billion on board. If I get turned in.
A cow for all seasons said honestly, reinvesting to the bear miners to make this trip profitable to them has been the greatest gank I've done in DW3.
Only if you can, only if you read the Discord. Holy shit. 57 bodies. I hate big systems. Oh, and this was undiscovered too. Oh well. Got nothing else to do but scan a few bodies. Maybe there'll be something good. Like a green gas giant. That would be good. That system I went to visit that my friend found, the Arcanic, it was cool. It had a lot of helium gas giants in it. That's really neat. It also had a bunch of life, but sadly no stratum tectonica. Alright. Let's see what we got here. No Earth likes. No water worlds. Demonstration of my high-speed FSS technique. You can see why I detest doing large systems. It takes me forever, and then it 95% of the time there's nothing of any real value in a big system, well, in any system. So more tubus there if I wanted it, perhaps, and more tubus there also if I wanted it. That's nothing to slouch about. That's 12 million base value. I might actually want to get some of those at some point. If I wanted to try to get 3 billion before I got back to the carrier, I would definitely be doing stuff like that. I'm mad at myself. I found some Recepta the other day and I was doing something and I just jumped away without actually going to look at it. I'd meant to go do it, and I was in chat or something, and I just completely forgot and jumped away from it. I've done that before, even with Stratum Tectonica. You find something while I'm scanning, and then I'll finish up scanning, and then just jump away because I'm occupied by talking to chat, and I forget what I found. It's happened more than once. Not a big deal. It's just I like getting Recepta because Recepta looks kind of cool sometimes. Ganked out of discovery by... Oh, yeah. Well, that's not hard to do with me. Yeah, I mean, you've seen enough of my streams. I would prefer to chat than play the game when I'm streaming. And if I'm going to have a relatively reasonable conversation with somebody, it takes more than one brain cell. Then I put the game on autopilot and the gameplay suffers immensely, but that's okay. 34G. Huh. Okay. Didn't say just gas giant, it said massive planet. Oh, hello, welcome in, Bith Igar. I am so bad. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Bithigar or something. I'm using a tool here. I'll show you, called Elite Observatory Core with the Bio Insights plugin. If I can, there. This is as I FSS things. Like this. There's 4 bio signals here, and it's listing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bios. But I guarantee when I go map, if I went and mapped that, what I find on the surface of that planet will come from this list. So it doesn't guarantee that like this tubus is there, since there's more options here than there are bio signals. But it's pretty likely it would be. But what that lets me do personally is I can just glance at this list and go, there's no high value items there. And I'll just ignore it because I don't go after everything. I only go after high value items. And this is a relatively high value item, but I've got so much money right now. Money's not a big deal. And tubus is very common, so I might just ignore these things. But that's what I use, and it predicts that when you FSS it. It also keeps track of what you found since the last time you turned in with a running total. And it takes into account whether you get the discovery bonus or not. Oh, okay. So then, here's what you need to do. You need to now. I had to have a custom script in here to add to the functionality of Observatory, so that it will like tell me when something's undiscovered and stuff. Why can't you on this screen here or something? Put a symbol or something up here to say that a system's undiscovered or something, or there's no first footfall or something. That would be kind of helpful, because if there's a first footfall, well, if there's no first footfall that you can get the discovery bonus. And that's another question. I don't know if you do I know Matt G does the Bio Insights, but you said Observatory. Oh, excellent. Yeah, Matt G comes into my stream fairly often. I'm always pushing this. But I'm also trying to get this to run under Linux. I've almost got it running. I've got it running under bottles on Linux, but it doesn't run right yet. I've still got some tweaking and stuff to try to do. So I do have StreamerBot running under Linux. But it would be helpful to me personally if, how you hear the voice announcing that it's undiscovered and stuff. I had to use a custom script that somebody provided to me to add to some of the functionality to do that. I know there are many options that you can turn on and off and everything stuff, but Matt was in my stream and I could not find a Aliota for the life of me. I kept going, that's tussock over there, that's tussock over there. And he suggested I click on the species name, and he goes, it'll show you a picture. I did not know that because I'm dumb. And that was so helpful. Very, very helpful. I haven't seen him recently to mention that to him, but I will. But I do appreciate you guys' work. Observatory Core and everything has been really helpful to me personally, and I talk about it all the time. Who does trying to see. I think Matt does that, and Bioinsights, Botanist, Explorer, I don't know. At any rate, let me get this off the screen so I can continue, but I do enjoy it all the time. I use it all the time. Yeah, it would really be nice if it would run natively under Linux. But, I mean, even running under Proton or, one of the Wine variants or something. But it does run, but it's just, not all the features run. Like this, the main screen came up and everything, and but as soon as I tried to pop up one of the menus or something, it crashed and it was doing weird things. But that was a start. That was more progress than I had made. But I think running it under bottles is probably going to be the easiest way. But if you can get it to run under the normal default Steam Linux environment, that's probably just Proton or something. That's probably one of the best ways to go. I don't know a whole lot about the stuff, but I do know I've gotten several programs to run now. And I do like the fact that a lot of the Steam games now, they just run.
Through the spiral arms where legends come alive, distance means nothing.
Well, I've tried it under Proton 10. I've tried it under Proton Experimental. And in most cases, the program will run. It's just weird things happen. And depending on what version of Proton and stuff you're running, different weird things happen. I heard that, and I think I have that. I don't think I've installed it to try to use that one, though. I'll have to see. I didn't know if that was actually supported as much as the current version. Where can I find that for sure? Because I saw I think I saw references to that, but I never could find it. Maybe I couldn't find the download link for it. I don't know why I'm focusing so much on Linux, though, but I'm trying to separate my gaming system from the encoding system and stuff. And I thought, well, I've got all these Linux boxes around. I'll try doing some stuff on it. Like I've got OBS and everything running on a Linux box, but even when I get certain things running, some of the functionality is missing. I still got to get Elite Discovery to try to run reliably under Linux. I don't want just ED Market Connector. I like using ED Discovery. However, I might end up just running Elite on a Windows box because those third-party apps have to run on under Windows. It's pretty much my case too. I have a bunch of PCs and stuff, and they all have Linux on them, except, in fact, when I started playing this game in December of 2020, January 2021, and I didn't have a Windows computer. So I saw her out playing it on Twitch, and I fell in love with this game. So I went out and went to Best Buy and bought a Windows pseudo gaming CyberPower or whatever computer, just to play Elite Dangerous on. And it's pretty much the only game I play. So that's pretty much why I have this system I have right now, is just to play Elite Dangerous on. Because back then, 5 years ago, getting Elite and stuff to run on Windows was far more challenging. But once Steam and Valve and everybody got involved with getting Proton and everything else going, that really helped boost things in the right direction, get some serious programmers and stuff on things. You put Cache. I'm running Linux Mint. I tried several different other things, and they were all pretty much, I won't say the same, but my basic test was installing Steam and clicking download and running the game and see if it ran. And most of the current distributions do that pretty well. But some of the other tools like Lutris and Heroic or whatever, and things are a little bit more difficult. But I like Linux Mint. I mean, it for what it is, it's very easy to install and it works. There was another one I think it started with V. There were so many different versions I was trying, and some of them were just, I won't say complex, it was just overcomplicated though. I wanted something that, was pretty easy to install. I've used Linux, I was a system administrator on Linux for 20 years and Unix and stuff. So I'm not scared of Linux or anything like that, but I just wanted something that was easy and pretty well supported. I actually tried doing this stuff on Ubuntu, just playing Ubuntu and stuff, and I thought, and that's okay. I mean, but there are distros that are better for gaming now. So, especially ones with the built-in NVIDIA and stuff, some of the video driver support and stuff. It's a little easier in their package management systems, like Flatpak and all those other things. They're just really convenient. Not finding Jack here though. Still in his 57 bodies. Of course, I got distracted by chat, but that's okay though. I stream to chat. I don't stream to play the game. Okay. I'm gonna ignore all these tubuses here though and press on. I think about the only other tool that does a lot of the things that Observatory Core does is SRV Survey. ED Copilot might do some of the things, but I think SRV Survey does a lot of the same type of things. And I don't know how Matt makes his guesses on what bios are on a planet, but it's pretty accurate. I've only found like 3 or 4 times where it's been wrong. Unfortunately, one of those times it was wrong. Matt G was in my stream and he saw it and he goes, taking notes. I don't know if he has a database or just doesn't, but I know he's looking at a lot of different variables and stuff. He does still have a little bit of issue once in a while with crystal shards. It'll say it'll list crystal shards in bacteria with one biosignal on a planet that has an atmosphere. And then But later, even later, the crystal shards get grayed out. But it's still kind of weird because I've never found crystal shards or brain trees on a planet with an atmosphere. So, but I'm not gonna be picky. It works very well for my purposes. Especially like finding super rare things like I can't say Fonticula fluctus because I've never found that in the wild, but like segmentatus I found several times and it correctly said that. And the one time I did go visit a planet that had fluctus on it, I wasn't the first to discover it. It did show it.
That's starting in 1 minute.
We try scan the system, but it's still it's magic to me how it does it. It's very accurate. I still don't know how to say your name though. The Vithagar. I have no idea. I'm horrible. I mess up everybody's names. We have nothing here. How many jumps we got? When I get down to about 15 jumps, I'll see if I can plot another course in economy mode. Ads are going to be running in 10 seconds on Twitch. Sorry, folks. I'll just say Vith. I don't know. That's an interesting name. Now, what I really need your tool to do is to say, go here to find a green gas giant that's not been discovered yet. That's what I need. Also, it also would be real helpful when I'm doing voxel scans. I've used EDJP, and I would like to have a tool that can actually go out and access the galaxy map or something somewhere and give me a list of all the stars in a voxel. Not just the possible names where I have to enter it in and say it doesn't exist when I get to the galaxy map, but so I can just figure out all the stars in a voxel and plot a route to them. Yeah, you're not wrong. You know what the horrible thing is I actually I've been to a bunch of green gas giants. And, but I actually found one organically in the wild. And for about 2 seconds, I have to tell you how happy I was. And then I found out it was already discovered. But in those 2 seconds, though, I thought I was on top of the world. I really was. But look at that. What are the odds of I'm doing what I'm doing out in the middle of nowhere, stumbling across a green gas giant, and it's already discovered? I mean, the odds of even doing that are astronomical. And now I have to do it again, but for one that's undiscovered. Someday, I'll find one. And I think Elite Observatory, or I don't know if it's the Bio Insights, I think Matt said if there was a green gas giant in the system, it would tell me, or at least give me some kind of indication. I don't know. I know like when there's a notable stellar or something, it will scream that there's a notable stellars. But that's one of my biggest fears, is passing through a system and not noticing that there's some green on some gas giant,
Body X. Undiscovered.
Well, thanks so very much for popping in. I do appreciate it in the chat. And thanks also so much for your work on Elite Observatory Core. I know many people appreciate your work and endeavors there. Keep up the good job. Oh, here's that green gas giant we were talking about. Right? It's going to be hanging off somewhere. I'd have a cow if it was. Of course not. I'd have a cow if it was a green gas giant, though.
Primary star. Undiscovered.
26 bodies. 25 chances to be disappointed.
Scanning every system down for what I need to see. They say it's out here somewhere, 1 in 1,000 stars.
No Earth-likes.
Ice and stone, dead worlds and empty scars. How many rocks can one girl take? How many frozen spheres? I'm talking to my dashboard now. The cat's the one who hears. Where's my green gas giant? Tell me why.
See, I even have songs about green gas giants. I'm obsessed.
Another rocky barren mess, another icy shell. The galaxy's a comedy.
Body 4A. Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
With every system mapped, uninhabited, it says again. My patience nearly snapped. The cat is getting restless now. I swear I hear her sigh. One more boring planet.
Body 1C. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 1D. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Wait. What's that signal? Could it be? Spectrum reading.
Green frequency. There's my green gas giant. Finally, I see.
Where's my bot from Kick? Usually I have a bot from Kick come in and tries to tell me viewers. It's disappointing.
Body 2A. Parent has high angular diameter from body.
My beautiful green gas giant. You're the perfect side. The cat's purring now. We made
Body
it
2F. Argon
Well, these are all
atmospheric
cheap
landable with
bacteria
life.
and stuff, except the one planet I think had some tubus. The tubus is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a good thing to get. It's 12 million, but 60 million is what it would have been.
out there waiting, stars align for me to find something's pulling hard.
this go? What I don't know. I'm running through the void now.
Completing system scan.
Primary star. Undiscovered.
Gonna stop me. I'm running through the void now. Running through the void now. This is who I'm meant to be.
You know, Vith never told me where to download the Linux maybe better version. Darn it.
Push beyond what's been drawn. Fear behind. Peace of mind. The course.
Maybe on GitHub. I don't know.
Frame shift now engaged.
I'm running through the void now, running through the void now. Nothing's gonna stop me, nothing's gonna stop me. I'm running
Scanning for information.
now, running through
Primary star. Undiscovered.
Nothing here. I'll start checking on next jump to see if I can plot a route with economy mode. It's maybe still too far out though.
Jump to next system.
running through the void now, running through the void now. Nothing's gonna stop me, nothing's gonna stop me. I'm running through the void now, running now. This is who I'm meant to be. This is who I'm meant to be. This is who I'm meant to be.
Scanner up.
I'm running through the void now, running through the void now.
22 bodies. Right, just the one star. No Earth likes.
Standing at the helm, my hands begin to shake. Looking through the glass at stars so far away. They told me not to stay within the lines, but something pulls me forward. I can't leave this behind. What lies beyond the edge of everything I've known. Each signal getting weaker, every breath I take. My heart beats even faster as I navigate. What lies beyond the edge of everything I've known. I'll chart the path that no one's ever shown. Breaking free from gravity, I'm on my own.
Where you hiding? There you are.
Lies beyond the edge of everything I've known. New worlds beneath my feet, strange colors in the sky. Each planet tells
Just keep stuff.
They said the void would break me, make me turn around. But every star I'm at just makes me more spellbound. What lies beyond the edge of everything I know. The signals fade to silence, but I'm wide awake. My fear turns into wonder as I navigate. What lies beyond the edge of everything.
Okay. It's a little bit of a coffin fit. Nothing really here except cheap bacteria and fonticula. Oh, let's see if we can plot a route yet in economy mode. I think we're still too far out though. We'll try it.
Now I understand why I had to fly.
Yeah, we're still too far out.
Was leading me to this moment in time when I could show them all how to touch the sky.
Get a couple more jumps. I think you have to be 1,000 light years. But then 1,000 light years before you can use economy mode. They're probably about 1,400 or so.
By your command.
11 bodies. That's much more reasonable to search. Won't take too long to scan that. No earthlikes, no gas giants.
400 billion waiting. Pick a star, that's where you start. Friendship.
Cerebus bacteria. Cerebus, whatever. No more high metal content, so that doesn't bode well. It's like nothing good here.
Scanning worlds nobody's seen. Or a pirate in the shipping lanes, the most notorious and mean.
Bounty hunters stalking criminals, miners sifting that story gold. Every role's a transformation, every story yours to hold.
Chart the routes that no one's take. Dark and force beyond the rim. Light years bend to your distance. Let the adventure begin. Blaze your own trail through infinity. Write your legend in the stars. For the covert anaconda. The galaxy is
Nothing here.
One scale, one galaxy, one magnificent session. Every junk's a revelation, every choice is your possession.
More M&Ms.
Milky Way's your carnival, the cosmos your stage tonight. Blaze your own
Cyberspace
trail
velocity.
through infinity, write your legend in the stars. From the sun, why do you anaconda? The galaxy is ours. Join the ranks, the voice calling. And tonight find your way. For
Space
hundreds of
Station.
reasons to begin today.
See, Cal was talking about Windows 11. I refuse to update to Windows 11. Got a few moons here.
Dust on my hope from a burning dawn. Planets spin wild and strange. Each signal's a mystery pressed on and on. Nothing here will stay unchanged.
Nothing here at all.
Chasing what's unseen, I'll chart the unseen. That's where I begin. I leap where
Jumping to next system.
hesitate.
Interstellar travel.
Find
Engaging now.
color where there's only black. Gravity calling, I navigate. Never sure, but never look back.
All right.
Primary star. Undiscovered.
Oh, nothing here either.
Nebula haze and endless night. Every system, every scan. I chase the rising edge of light. Riding a path no map began. I'll chart the unseen. That's where I begin.
Hello, Bygone? How are you this fine day? I'll work out your name here in a minute. You could give me a clue, though. How you like it to be pronounced? Excuse me.
Combine.
Body A. Undiscovered. Body A2A. Parent has high angular diameter from body.
I am out here, not far from the Distant Worlds 3 latest waypoint. Heading back there now. I kind of went off exploring on my own for a few days and waited for them to come out this way.
Commander's hand upon your spine.
Let's see, we got a few stars, no Earthlights, no Monias or anything like that. Let's start somewhere.
Guardian of the curious cat. Your permanent
Geologic, more geologics.
to know where danger flies.
Where's the green gas giant? That's what I want. That's not one.
You and me are always here. Brave companion, loyal eyes, watching over paradise.
Vigon. Okay. Well, there are lots of unfound systems.
Sleeping while the scanners hum.
And you're really going to be happy that you got your pre-engineered FSD and Guardian booster. Those really help. I assume you have your Mandalay now.
Back when alarms begin to scream. You
That's what I have, is a Mandalay with the pre-engineered FSD and a Guardian booster. 78 to 84 light year jump range. Or I guess you could have a Caspian. I don't know. It's pretty, but it's not green.
Body BC2b. High orbital inclination, 80 degrees. Close to ring parent, 1.37 ls. Landable.
It's a really wimpy looking ring. Huh.
of running when the systems fail. You stand your ground on trembling paws against the
Interesting though. I'm gonna look at the system map when I'm done. I wanna see something here.
Body BC3A. High orbital inclination, 69 degrees. Close to ring parent, 1.68 ls. Landable.
I've used my Cobra. I like the Cobra because it can land anywhere just about. And it has decent jump range also. I don't have my Cobra out here with me for the expedition. I have just this ship and a Panther Clipper and a Type 11
Body A7A.
Prospector.
Parent has high angular
For tritium
diameter
mining.
body.
Be coming up from the
Body A6A. Carbon dioxide
one of the
atmosphere
distant world's
flammable with
carriers here eventually
Meets mapping criteria.
to turn in my 2 billion plus data.
Meets mapping criteria.
Then I'll head back out. I'm just doing Class K stars right now. I'll head back out and make a couple of passes at looking just Class F stars. See what I find. Got one thing hiding somewhere. Where are you hiding at? There you are.
System discovery complete.
Nothing
First
worthwhile
body to map
here.
is A6A.
Vectors.
I'm taking my Cobra out though because it's a nice ship to do exploration in, frankly. But you know,
Compiling data for photography.
also take my Sidewinder too once in a while. But Sidewinder you can land anywhere. 4 bodies, 3 stars. And after I get through scanning here, I'll see if I can replot in economy mode to get a few more systems in between here and the carrier. Okay, we got a gas giant hiding somewhere. Okay, it's there too, so it's just hanging out there somewhere. Doesn't appear to be green. We're at 16 jumps. We might be in range now. Let's see. Nope, still a little bit too far. Okay. I'll try another couple of jumps to get see if we can get within 1,000 light years. So where are you at right now? Oh, Ocker. Hey everybody, meet Ocker7 there on Twitch. So, Vigon, where are you located in the bubble, or just,
Body A.
or are you out away from the bubble doing exploration now with your new FSD? And why is my text to speech not working?
At Vagabond Carrier 9375 said I am in bubble.
For some reason the text to speech thing just quits and I have to toggle it off and back on. You have a Crystal that you're going to build for exploration? Wow, that's not a ship I would think of using for exploration, but hey, whatever works. So what kind of jump ranges are people able to get out of that when they're fully engineered and
Meets mapping criteria.
lightweight and stuff?
BC3.
Oh, we got stratum
Sulfur
tectonica.
dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Has high biological
Don't let me
value.
jump away without getting
Ad
that,
starting in
man.
1 minute.
Knocker, that's the second jump scare of the night.
Vagabond Querier 9375 said that Kestrel at moment 54. May
That's-
get more.
54 is quite usable. That's quite usable. Especially for the type of exploration I usually do. I usually take my carrier and I work off my carrier and I just park the carrier somewhere out in the middle of nowhere and then work, the surrounding space around it. So I don't usually need a whole bunch of jump range, depending on what I'm doing, though. That's why sometimes I take my Sidewinder and stuff out, because I don't have to worry about jump range. One thing I do not like about the Sidewinder and a couple of other ships is it takes forever to scoop. I'm so used to having a huge scoop and just, scooping and going. Not having to spend all day to scoop. Especially when I'm traveling. Spend more time scooping in a small ship than you do traveling.
Scanning through the black, numbers on my screen. Every beat comes back, showing what's unseen. Moving closer now.
And break ends in over a minute.
System discovery.
Okay, we're going to go to BC3.
Is A5.
As Vagabond Querier 9375 said it is so small and nimble, want me to SRV. I have a 5 fuel scoop and 4 booster.
5 fuel scoop, 4 booster. Okay. The 4 give you what? Almost 10 more light years?
At Vagabond Querier 9375 said we'll tweak it next time I am online.
Keep counting down,
We're going to go with this stratum tectonica here.
breaking virgin ground. Where no
We'll stop for stratum tectonica.
systems yet unknown. Every signal sends chills down to
At Vagabond Querier 9375
9.5,
said
yeah.
size 4 booster gives 9.5 more.
That's nice.
every new horizon burns deep inside. We will find.
Okay, the ads are over on Twitch. Going down for some stratum tectonica here. Sulfur dioxide world. Where's the sun? Okay. I'll be able to start seeing that planetary nebula in a few more jumps. Which will be our destination. It's not very big though, so.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Mapping complete.
Surface scanned complete.
Next body to map is A5.
Okay.
Body BC3
Let's
has high
go
biological
get
value.
some. .34G so far.
Landing gear deployed.
Works for me. Turquoise.
New biological and geological codex entry. Stratum tectonicus, turquoise. New codex entry. Stratum tectonicus, turquoise. Stratum tectonicus confirmed present. Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample
And
distance
Bygone
500
asks
meters.
as a new explorer.
First
Do you
partial
think it's
sample
worth
collected.
mapping and landing for the first footfall for a one biological scan?
Well, I think it's worth mapping and landing for the first footfall and a one. Are you talking about one biological signal? And as a new explorer, yeah, I do. If you're going after the exobiology, I mean, you have to map it anyway, and you get the first footfall automatically. But you realize that if you get a first footfall, you'll also get a discovery bonus for turning in the genetic sample of whatever you scan, and that's a multiplier of 5. So even the cheapest bacteria at $1 million base value will be 5 million if you get a first footfall. But understand, a first footfall is not the same thing as getting the discovery bonus. It is possible that somebody else could land on a planet and get a first footfall, but didn't do any biology. So you could still get a discovery bonus if there's a first footfall. It's unlikely, though. I pretty much assume, I'm sorry, I'm chewing an M&M, that if there's a first footfall, they went there for biology. Now, for one biological signal, that's something you have to learn, or you'll learn with experience. Neon, methane, and argon with 1 or 2 biosignals is virtually always cheap bacteria and cheap fontacula. One to about $1.8 million base value, depending on circumstances. So neon, methane, and argon. Don't confuse that though with neon rich and argon rich and stuff. But those are probably the most common things you will find. And as a new explorer, I mean, I would certainly go down and get them. I mean, the more stuff you find, the better. But as you get more experience, you may get pickier. But when you're first starting out, I would go after just about everything. Unless you're just really trying just to get money. And the voices you hear talking, I don't know if you were in here with the discussion earlier, is a third-party tool called Elite Observatory Core with its BioInsights plugin. And when you FSS a system, it'll tell you what types of life are possible on that planet. So you can really rapidly go, okay, hey, there's a chance of stratum tectonica, or there's literally no chance of stratum tectonica. It's just bacteria and fonticula. That's how I knew that there was a stratum tectonica here before even I got here. However, many times when there's two biosignals on a sulfur dioxide, there's some variant of high value stratum there. So like this 19 million I'm getting, that's going to be 95 million credits when I turn in. And I already have 2.5 billion in exo data just from my little side trooper. Let's see. Let's try it over here. See if something will pop up for us. I'm not going to go worry about the bacteria here because it's only 1.69 million. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to land right there. Okay, maybe I can. This will finish off this. I hope that explanation helps. I mean, it's just starting out. I would go after a lot of things just to get the experience in doing it. However, I highly recommend you do not go looking for something like bacteria on the dark side of a planet.
Yeah, I've been through a lot of systems where I just want to land on it all, but it's just one bio. I try to look for the ones with 3, but it's all whatever lol.
Well, especially if there's 2, you know, the fonticula is usually easy to find. But again, if it's neon, methane, or argon with 1 or 2 biosignals, it's almost always going to be cheap bacteria and stuff. Again, though, now if there's 3 or more, it's, all bets are off. Carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and ammonia typically have a larger variety of, no, not sulfur dioxide per se, but carbon dioxide and ammonia typically are the ones that are going to have a larger variety of different types of life, like tubus and Aleota and things. But, you know, take what you can get. Guess I should go ahead and get this while I'm thinking about it. But exploration, exobiology is pretty much my main thing that I do in the game. I do like to do pirate hunting and things like that, but, you know, I did my stint with colonization, got my own system and stuff. you now have to go about, I don't know, maybe 2,000, 2,500 light years from the bubble to consistently find undiscovered things. Used to, you only had to go about 700 light years. But now, with all the colonization and stuff around the bubble, so much stuff is already discovered now near the bubble. And if you're working around the bubble, go up and down. Go off the galactic plane and then go away from the bubble. Don't just stay on the galactic plane. Yeah.
At Vigon Says said, is the bubble basically solved?
Exactly. Around, civilization. Let me get up to orbit here and I'll show you. Now, you may not have to go that far to find some undiscovered things, but if you want to consistently find a lot of undiscovered things, then you need to get away from the bubble. Here's Sol here. I've had pretty good luck over here, but and up here and over here, but we're starting to get kind of farther away. That's I don't know how far that is from Sol, but it's probably about 4,000 light years. But what I mean by the galactic plane is go up or down, because people travel when they're going from point A to point B, especially if they're going to like Colonia or Sagittarius A. They just plot a direct course to it, and they tend to stay near the galactic plane. So what you want to do is go down or up when you leave the bubble. Just plot a course down and diagonally a little bit or something to get away. You'll see that there aren't a whole lot of stars here until I get up higher, or when I get closer to the galactic plane, the stars will get denser. But get off the beaten path a little bit. And if you pay attention to the colonization efforts, you'll see that the Veil Nebula and things have been colonized. Colonia, the path to Colonia is getting fairly well colonized. The Coalsack Nebula and everything, they're building a string of stations out that way, so that area has been explored. So you want to not go those directions. So you want to stay off of the beaten path. I mean, if you're really feeling ambitious, go to go to the next spiral arm in here. The stars are plentiful, and there's lots of undiscovered stars here. I wasn't 1,000 light years below the galactic plane. There are lots of stars here. But that's about all I can tell you. Just have to do it and grind away a little bit. All right, let's see if we can replot our course now in economy mode. Still too far. Okay, how far are we? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, we're almost there. We're 1,200 or 1,100 light years from there, so we just need to go two more jumps, and then we'll be within range of switching to economy mode. What I mean by that is I'm taking big jumps right now, But when I get close up to my destination, I want to I'm going to switch the route plotter to economy mode, and it'll take tiny jumps, or as tiny jumps as it can. That will maximize the number of stars in between me and the destination that I stop at, giving me more systems to check on the way in.
With steady hands through nebulae and distant strands, smoke keep purring by my side.
Scanner activated.
We're crossing every great divide. The stars are calling out our names.
28 bodies here, 1 star so far.
No turning back, we're flying free. The galaxy.
Virtually all the systems out here where we're at now are undiscovered. And once I get closer to this nebula that I'm going to, where the Distant Worlds carrier is at, some of those systems will start being discovered previously. And that's okay, especially when you're out in the middle of deep space. If you start finding things that are discovered, that doesn't necessarily mean people did exobiology, though. Because in Horizons, people couldn't do exobiology. And a lot of these systems were discovered by people in Horizons. So they might have been mapped and stuff, but there won't be a first footfall. And there's what you can do is if you enter a system and you look at the system map and the map is populated. Well, I'll show you real quick. This map's not going to be fully populated yet because I haven't scanned everything. But if you jump into a system and you see stuff on it, and assuming it's fully mapped and it's landable, you can tell it's landable, of course, by the semicircle and stuff. You just click on the planet, well, first of all, when you click on the planet, it'll tell you if there's a first footfall. If there's no first footfall and you click on planetary information, and down where it says features, it'll tell you if there's biology or geology, it'll say that. So then you can go, okay, well, there's life there, so then you can go there and map it and stuff and see what's there. But again, you can tell readily if there's a first footfall or not, though. And that saves you the trouble of having to FSS the whole system. I mean, if it's already been done, why reinvent the wheel? Unless you just want the cartographic data. I don't care about the cartography. I'm Elite 5 in exploration and exobiology already. I can care less about cartographic data, the money from cartographic data. I do want my name on things like Earth Likes and Green Gas Giant occasionally, but I've never found a Green Gas Giant, of course. But that's about all I care about. I used to want first footfalls and things like that. No, I don't really care about those things anymore. I used to, though. The good thing about your first footfall is it's instant. As soon as you do it, it shows up. And if you die, you don't lose it. You still have the first footfall. Might lose all the exploration data and the mapping data and all that other stuff, but you won't lose your name on that planet for that reason.
As Bygone said I am trying to get a lead in the exploration.
You'll get there.
I think I am at Ranger now.
You'll get there. As long as you keep at it, you'll do it. When I first got elite in exploration, I did a thing called the Road to Riches. And that's basically a map or a list of places to go and scan the systems to get the money. Of course, it's all about the money for making rank in exploration and exobiology. It's, how much money you make from it. So you do the Road to Riches just to get elite, but I do it now. I just do it this way. The money from exobiology that you make for genetic sampling is far, far better than cartographic exploration money. And when you do exobiology, again, like I'm doing now, you have to scan things anyway. So you get the exploration data automatically. I made Elite 5 in exploration. Then about a month later, I made Elite 5 in exobiology. Because that's, you know, that's what happens. I think making the ranks in exploration is a little bit quicker, because the amount that you have to make for exobiology is a tremendous amount to make rank, but the money's there though. I have a few hours in this game. I've only been playing it just over 5 years. But almost a year, literally, a year of that time has been in-game. I've had over 53 weeks in-game for 5 years of game time, and I need a life. Oh, I looked at that statistic and I was like, man, I play a lot. But then I retired, though, a couple of years ago, and my gameplay time went way up because I got nothing else to do. We'll do one more jump, then we'll try to replot. I think we'll be close enough after this jump to replot in economy mode. Should be less than 1,000 light years. Depending on the density of the stars, you know, number of jumps will go from 16 or something to 50 or 60, or could go hundreds. It depends on the density of the star. Nothing here but the star. And taking these big jumps, especially when you're in the area where the stars are denser, you jump over a lot of the systems. You know, you just, instead of scanning them. You have to do that though if you're traveling, because if you don't, then you'll never get to where you want to go. It's hard though. It's really hard to just. There we go. 126 jumps. We won't do 126 jumps in this mode on the stream tonight. But we'll do a few. So now we're jumping 8 light years instead of 70. So shall be K-stars still though. You know, I might do all 126 systems. I just may not do them all on stream. I'm not in any hurry to get to my destination. I mean, I don't have to be anywhere at any particular time, so. Mm, 24 bodies here. 3 stars. Four stars. Some distance between me and the stars to make them tinier in the sky so they don't cover up anything, hopefully. It's close to an Earth-like, but I don't think it's going to be an Earth-like. It's close, but it's probably going to be just a rocky one. And don't forget to go sightseeing while you're out exploring. You know, there are many things that you can, even though people have already been there, like go see the Lagrange lightning clouds and things like that. You know, some POIs and stuff. Some notable stellar phenomena. See the sights. You'll discover some things like notable stellars and things, and black holes and stuff later. But you might as well see them now. And there's a couple of green gas giants near the bubble. You should make the trip to see them. But you'll probably never see
Ads
them in
starting
the
in 1
wild. But they're really cool looking. Very, very rare. I think only like 50 or 60 of them have been found. I'd like to find one. Okay. It's Rocky Ice World. Oh well, maybe next time.
Body A. Undiscovered.
One thing about economy mode jumps, takes no time to scoop. Nothing here but icy bodies.
At Bygone Says said appreciate your stream and time.
Well, thanks
I
very
must
much for
venture
coming
off
in.
now.
I do appreciate you
luck,
coming in and
Commander.
chatting. Come back anytime. Be sure you follow me on YouTube there. I try to stream once or twice a week on YouTube and Twitch and Kick. I used to stream mainly on Twitch, but now I'm starting to multi-stream more since Twitch allows they relax some of the rules a little bit.
Zova Shaman just followed.
Well, thank you, Zova, for the follow.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Body A. Undiscovered.
Somewhat disappointed that my alerts are not working for YouTube. I do not know why. Neither the streamer bot nor Stream Elements alerts are working. They work when I test them, but they don't work in real life. Oh, we have some variety here. Water world, which we'll ignore with dignity, but we'll scan it.
Static fills my head somehow. Recording thoughts alive.
Zova, do you play Elite?
What I left behind.
If so, what do you like to do in the game? And anybody watching, if you want to send me an in-game friend request, my commander name is the same as my stream name. Ricardi-san. When I'm back in the bubble, I like to wing up with people and kill pirates and Hazaras and stuff. Or if there's a CG going on, it depends. I also have a very low activity Discord. More than welcome to join. Post pictures of what you find when you're exploring. I'll post a link to the Discord here in a moment, or you can do an ! Discord in the chat. It will give you an invite link to the Discord server.
Body D2.
Possibly Stratum Tectonica, along with a bunch of other stuff. We'll have to check and see. And if any of you are curious, the songs that you hear playing are all AI generated. Basically exploration, based music songs. Some mention me, some mention my cat Smokey. A lot of them mention Curious Cat, which is the name of my exploration ship I'm currently flying. I like cats. I have a bunch of cats. Whoops.
Body C1. Meets mapping criteria.
The dark release is yours. 1,000 burning suns wait outside these walls.
System discovery complete. First body to map is C1.
We want to go to D2 odd. And the observatory is, BioInsights is telling me there's 6 biosignals there, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 distinct genesis or types of life possible there. So 3 of these are going to drop off the list. This osseous is, this variant is extremely unlikely, so it will probably drop off the list. Usually the Aliota and Concha are the ones that drop off the list. I'm hoping the Stratum Tectonica doesn't drop off the list. That's pretty much the only high value item that I'm interested in. The hell was that sound? I've heard that sound before, but I don't know what's causing it. Huh. Also, I have this. Oh, I was going to give you the Discord link. You may see the link several times here because I'm going to post it and it'll go into all 3 different streams.
Bacard Essen said, Discord. Bacard Essen said, Discord.
Yeah.
Bacard Essen said, join my Discord app. Bacard Essen said, join my Discord app.
Yeah, I should tell it to ignore what I type.
At Bacard Essen said,
how hard would it be to do that? Can I do that? I don't guess so. At least not the text-to-speech thing. Okay. So we're going to go to D2 and see what we find. Ah, I had it. Let's see if that stratum tectonica drops off. Of course, it's going to be the furthest away. Oh, it's a long way away, too. There better be stratum tectonica there. It is the furthest place to go. Look at that. 436,000 light seconds. Okay. You know, in the old days, you would put your Super Cruise assist on and go get a cup of coffee, go make a sandwich or something. Thank goodness the game has a Super Cruise override now. Eat some fuel, though. Be careful going these long distances. Fortunately, all the stars in my route are all scoopable, so when I jump out of here, I'll be able to scoop.
Log date 3 parsecs past the edge. Another world beneath my wings. Push past pirates in pursuit. This mission
It gives me plenty of time to drink some coffee and eat some more M&Ms, though.
my solitary ship. But in each
Look at it
system
sucking fuel down.
I find the flames that light the
We're over
dark.
halfway, though.
Every star tells a story. Every star shows the way. Every star holds a secret that I'll discover today.
I like the fact that the Mandalay is one of the ships that's designed for the SCO drive, so it's much more stable. It bounces around a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad as some of the older ships with the SCO drive on it.
Life we've never seen. First footprints on this frozen land. Stars around
Yeah, I know we're gonna blow by that.
space stretches silent, still and stark. But in each system,
Not quite a loop of shame, but hey, why not? We'll count it as one.
every star tells a story.
The party in a demonstration of piloting skill has performed 136 loops of shame. Pitiful.
Every star holds a secret that I'll discover today.
Now we'll see if we can do another one. A real loop of shame.
But I won't turn back.
Gathering that since the sun and the star is over there, the daylight side is going to be over here. I need to check my Kick stream. Am I actually streaming on Kick? Because usually I have some kind of bot comes in by now, and yeah, I'm definitely streaming over here.
Every star
Usually, though, there's some kind of bot that comes in and tries to sell me things.
that I'll discover today. Every star tells a story. Every star shows the way. Every star
Well, fingers crossed that the stratum tectonica doesn't drop off this list.
today that I'll discover today.
Chronicle cradles in ink and intent. possibility. Smoky shifts, silent, but waits. Pulses pound in patterns, past purples, past planets. Courage curls, caution crests, calm in the cabin. Who tries the unknown when the light runs low? Is it folly, is it fortune? Onward I go. Will a single spark split the silence in flight? Or am I just chasing contentment through night? Who claims the cosmos on dust frosted dawns? Do we drift?
Four probes. Might be able to do it with just one. The super duper probes I have. We'll see. Yep. Nope.
Mapping complete.
Okay, the stratum did not drop off. So we have bacteria,
Body
Cactoidea,
D2 has high biological
Fungoidea,
value.
and stratum is what we want. So let's go get it. Should we come down on daylight?
Is it fate or a phantom that fuels my veins?
I wonder if I can squeeze in there. It might be too steep of an angle. Oh, we got it. Okay.
Who trusts the unknown when the light runs low? Is it folly, is it fortune? Onward I go. Will a single spark split the silence in flight? Or am I just chasing contentment through night? Who claims the cosmos on dust frosted dawns? Do we drift? Do we dare? Do we carry on? Steady as Saturn, swing silent and small.
All systems are at normal levels.
We chase
0.25 G.
Smoky at my shoulder, eyes wide in the glare. If I falter, will you follow me out there? Who tries the unknown when the light runs low? Is it folly, is it fortune? Onward I go. Will a single spark split the silence in flight? Or am I
It's just like a miracle. It's just right in front of me, which is very often the case. The stratum. Most of the time the game is nice and just puts it down everywhere.
Just one more jump, just one more call. Markers on my radar, I'm answering them all. You watch from the bridge.
Stratum tectonicas confirmed present.
Out here I'm a piece
Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample collected.
in the unknown, let me fall. Blazing through the silence, across infinite blue. I'll fly where thunder gathers.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Asteroids crash, sparks paint the void. Enemy warnings lost in the noise.
Second partial sample collected.
Oh, this won't take much longer for this planet.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Anytime game.
Across infinite blue, I fly where thunder gathers. I see what few dare view. With cannons like darkness, my fate is what I bring. I rise in the rush.
Sample collection complete.
Okay. That gives us a running total of about 2.5 billion. So with any luck, 4 or 5 more Stratum Tectonicas on the way would do the trick. Well, plenty of opportunities though. We got plenty of systems to check on the way back.
I used to watch the stars from here. Wonder what was out there waiting. My feet were planted on.
Gotta remember to get a good scoop at the next star though.
They said the void would break me. That the darkness holds no prize. But I'm going beyond the charts tonight. Beyond the charts where no one's been. Past every warning sign at night. Find what's in the spaces between the known and true.
You could do this in a Sidewinder with these short jump ranges between stars.
Data incoming.
Body A. Undiscovered.
Nothing here. Let's get some fuel. I love having a big scoop.
But I'm going beyond the charts tonight. Beyond the charts where no one's been. Past every warning sign and light. On the charts I'll find what's in the space between known and true. Beyond the charts, I'll make it through. Every scan tells a story. Every landing writes a page. What they called impossible becomes the path I take.
Primary star. Undiscovered.
Now when others see the edge of maps, they think of walls and endings. But I see doors that
I was off looking at Discord there for a moment.
start of something. So I'm going beyond the charts tonight. Beyond the charts where dreams begin. Past every doubt and fading light. On the charts.
Body 4A. Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry. Body 4B.
Like I said, neon, methane, argon with 1 or
Atmospheric
2s.
life.
Almost always
May host
cheap
a new
stuff,
personal codex entry.
as is the case in these.
Body 1B. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 1A. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Dang, that's a
Body
lot
1C.
of tubus.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 1D. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Nothing of high value, except there are tubus on possibly 3 of those. 12 million almost each. We might get one of them just to do it.
Every star score, scan and measure, searching for my hidden treasure. Green gas giant, where do
I'm inclined not to, but I could be my arm could be twisted into doing one of them. Let's see.
I chase you through these endless years? Green gas giant,
Trying to see if there's anything worthwhile other than the tubuses. Doesn't look like it. The next highest value thing is concha, and that usually drops off the list.
greet my eyes, empty promises in disguise, landing where
Okay, well, we'll go to 1A and try it and see.
still I hungered for that green. The universe unfolds its map, but not the price.
Tubus is usually pretty easy to get. It's easy to spot at least.
Green gas giant, where do you hide? Across the void so far and wide, through icy bodies, frozen spheres, I chase you through these endless years. Green gas giant,
And if we hit the other planet there while we spiral in. And blow off some of the speed.
the only thing I pack. Then the scanners sing their song. I have searched for you so long. There you are in brilliant marine gas giant.
Okay, we did it. We did it without a loop. Shame. Probably would have been quicker to do the loop. Shame.
Gas giant, now I found you. All my devotion brought me through. No more ice
Though truth be told, it's more fun to spiral in.
to behold. Gas giant, forever in this space divine. Green gas giant, destiny.
And you'll see this one is showing 4 bio signals, but 5 things listed. And as I scan it, as I map it here, one of those would drop off the list. We'll see what gets grayed out. If the tubus drops off, we won't do it. Okay, you can see the stratum dropped off. So let's go find the tubus.
184. Another day out here alone. I used to think space was empty and cold, but now I know it's calling me home. The stars reach out with invisible hands, drawing me further each day. I never thought I'd find purpose so far from everything I
Let's go over there.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Of course they are.
Guidance system online.
Every pulse turns stars me gone, shows me where to roam. I'm just following signals nobody else leaves Earth further behind. Log entry 2185. Today I touched down on new ground. Aliens
0.08G negligible.
in colors we've never found.
My computer's a little slow to render things sometimes, so it looks like we got some right there.
In pure revelation,
You have to go 800 meters in between samples of tubus.
frequencies unknown.
Yeah, it's going to bounce off the ground. We're not careful there.
I'm just following signals nobody else hears. Mapping paths through the dark, leaving all fears. Log entry, dancing with celestial design.
I gotta put these M&Ms up. I'm steady eating them.
Comes yours and mine. Sometimes this smile, strength in the side. It's better that yours overflows than mine. Sometimes in the silence,
It's cool how the leaves move.
New biological and geological codex entry. Tubus cavus, maroon. New codex entry. Tubus cavus, maroon. Tubus cavus confirmed present. Base value 11.87 million. Minimum sample distance 800 meters. First partial sample collected.
mapping paths through the dark, leaving no fears. Log entry,
See them off in the distance.
and I
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Looks like we'll be landing on the tussock just about.
You left your mark across the void, little paws on metal floors. While I learned to trust the silence between the stars and distant shores. Now I'm flying solo through the black, but I can feel you by my side. Every course you help me navigate, every risk you help me ride. Smoky
Second partial sample collected.
brave. When the universe felt too wide, you purr in every engine's hum. You're the reason I still fly through the nebulae and asteroid fields. I carry what you gave. Smokey, you taught me how to be brave. Still reaching for the stars like you showed me how. Remember that first alien world? You jumped right
Minimum
off.
distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Made that strange place feel like camp. The way you faced each new frontier, like it was just another room, made me realize fear's a choice, and courage can cut through the gloom. Smokey, you showed me how to be brave. When the universe felt too wide, you pour in every empty hole. You're the reason I still fly through the nebulae and asteroid fields. I carry what you gave. Smokey, you taught me how to be brave. 8 years we sailed the cosmic sea together, you and me against whatever.
Sample
storms and
collection
raging systems fail.
complete.
You never let me lose the trail when the loneliness would hit too hard. You curl up close and stand on guard. Now every planet that I claim, I'm doing it to spread your name. They call me elite commander now, but you're the one who showed me how to face the dark and trust my heart. Even when we're worlds apart, your spirit rides in every ship that takes this
Just
crazy
looking.
cosmic trip. Pilots lose their way, I tell them what you'd always say. That little sound you used to make when morning came and we'd awake to find ourselves in some new place, still echoes through this endless space.
Ooh, only 121 more jumps.
Adjusting for jump. 2, 1.
Through the black beyond the stars.
A cow for all seasons said 121 more jumps.
We're breaking
Hi again.
A cow for all seasons said also hi again. A cow for all seasons said I has been working.
I was only 16 jumps away, but I switched to economy mode to get more stars.
every pulse racing to survive. Space debris and pirate praise, but they'll never
17 bodies, 4 stars so far.
last every line. All these stars are yours and mine. Chart the course, no
Okay, no worth likes. Let's see.
deep inside.
A cow for all seasons said I'ma go watch some Culver.
Well,
A
have
cow for all seasons said but GGCMBR.
well, have fun, Cal. I'll see you next time. You have a good evening.
Radar screen. Quick to jump, stay clean and
I'm not sure about the wisdom of watching that.
through an asteroid lot. They won't catch this shit today. Already plotted my escape. Born to break past every line. All these stars are
In case you're wondering, this is not a judgment-free zone. I'll judge the hell out of you. I may not say anything, but I'll judge the hell out of you.
fire deep inside. Deep inside.
Definitely not your mom's safe space.
Void and flame. Playing this high stakes game. Warning lights and sirens scream. But freedom's worth more than it seems. Silent drift. Power low.
Just making sure it wasn't green.
Time to go.
Got one left. Where are you at? There you are. That was not too bad.
System scan complete.
I'm actually starting to get tired. We'll try to make it another 30 minutes or so. We'll see. Now that I've said that, I'm ready to quit. Maybe something cool will happen.
Faster than light velocity.
Chart the course no one has tried. Feel the fire.
Nothing cool ever happened, so. Well, unless I step into a geyser or something. If you don't follow me on YouTube, you should. I have a short video of me stepping into a geyser and getting thrown a couple of kilometers up in the air and falling to the ground and dying. As expected. It's still hilarious. I did not expect that. I expected to be thrown up in the air, but I didn't expect to get thrown that far up in the air. For a minute, I was worried about getting thrown into orbit. Huh. Or escape velocity or something. I found out why they call it terminal velocity, though. If I would have had any brains, I would have tried turning my shields on to see if that helped. I tried using the backpack thrusters, but it didn't slow me down enough. I splatted that.
In the dark,
lost my data. I actually had to go back to a place to rescan a Fonticula segmentatus that I had found. That's the second rarest type of Fonticula, and I definitely wanted my name on that puppy. Not the first time I'd found it, but still, it's fairly rare. Well, no more gas giants, and it wasn't green, so nothing but disappointment now. I heard that message about 5 to 6 premium boost materials, so I went, I'm going to go do that. Nah, it's too much work. It's not like looking for exobiology and stuff in there. It marks where they are on the surface. No. You just go down there looking for outcroppings and rocks and those meteorite thingies to shoot and stuff and scoop up. Just taking a swag at where they might be on the surface. Not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's a lot of time. I prefer crystal shards and things to find those kind of materials. And a nice material trader. Trade things around to get what I need.
I watch him launch into the black. Commander Bacardison won't look back. Curious cat cuts through the void. Another system to explore. Stars like diamonds in the
21 bodies, 3 stars.
wonder chasing light. Every jump could be his last, but he's built to go so fast. Through the dangers, through the fear. He's a void commander.
No Earth-likes, no gas giants.
Every planet tells a story of a soul who dares to fly through the endless, through the dark. He's the fire, he's the spark. Void commander. Seen him scan 1,000 suns, land where no one's ever come. Alien soil beneath his feet. Discovery makes him radio silence. He's alone, but dawn, the galaxy's his home.
All these high metal contents with no life. What's up with that?
Every jump could be his last, but he's built to go so fast. Through the dangers, through the fear. He's a void commander, writing maps across the sky. Every planet tells a story of a soul who dares to fly through the endless, through the dark.
Stratum tectonica.
Void commander.
We'll stop for stratum tectonica. Let's go to B4. Another 95 million.
He's a void commander, writing maps across the sky. planet tells the story of a soul who dares to fly through the endless, through the dawn. He's the legend, he's the law. Boy commander. Boy commander.
At Thugooch 1776 said Ayo just wanted to say hiya boss.
Still riding the stars.
Hey, I saw you online a while ago. How are you doing?
At Thugooch 1776
Yeah, I saw you.
said,
I saw
believe
you
you're on the
online a while
friends
ago.
list in game.
Far beyond the maps where signals fade. Just a steady pulse leading the way. Breaking through the dark. Every light we chase leaves a
What you doing tonight?
trace. Our echoes spread like years through time, through space.
At Thugooch 1776 said just getting back on tonight. Gonna haul some cargo.
I'm still out here in the distant worlds area. Mostly finding stratum tectonica. On my way back to the distant worlds carrier. Not that far from there, but I've got like 100 jumps to go, but I'm taking really tiny jumps to catch as many stars as I can.
At Thugooch 1776
I have about
said sweet.
2.5 or 2.6 billion in exo data so far. By the time I get back, if I do all these systems, I'll probably have about 3, maybe 3.5. Depends on what I find. I'm skipping a lot of things. I'm just only going after the high value items.
At Thugooch 1776 said,
Yeah,
wow, that's
it
a
is
lot.
what it is. It is a lot. I'll give you that, but it's not uncommon to have a lot when you do as much of it as I do. So. In fact, before I get this, I have 2.57 billion. When I get this stratum, it'll be another 95 million tacked onto that. If I can find 3 or 4,
Just redeemed jump scare.
3 or 4 more stratum tectonicas, I can make it to 3 billion.
Thugooch 1776 said, I used to love being out in the black. It's been a long while.
Now, guys can thank Vagabond Soul for that jump scare. That's the 3rd jump scare of the night. I believe jump scare works on
Thugooch
Kick also.
1776 said that jump scare got me lol.
'Cause I think the channel point things are turned on for Kick too.
1776 said your stream is cool.
My stream is cool. There are a lot of people that might disagree with that. Thanks. I don't have much functionality on YouTube. You know, most of the functionality is on Twitch and some on Kick now, but I don't have any viewers on Kick. But Kick has channel points also and redemptions. YouTube doesn't have as many of the functions that the other platforms have to make it entertaining and interact with your chat a little bit as much. Built in. Now, there are third-party things you can do, like with Stream Elements and stuff, to do certain things, but it's not quite as easy. Or I don't have quite as much control over this stuff.
My heart beats fast as engines hum. The void calls out with ancient songs. I know that I'm the chosen one. Each star ahead holds mysteries that no one.
Like when I do a loop of shame, if you type in exclamation loop, it'll increment the loop counter and play a little short video and stuff. That works on all platforms.
flying true, past the edge of all we knew. I am starbound.
At Thugooch1776 asks, well, I really like your
I'm
setup.
flying my Mandalay.
What ship are you flying?
I'll keep going till it's done.
This is my Mandalay's Curious Cat.
My ship cuts through the cosmic dust. These alien skies stretch endlessly. I scan
At Thugooch1776 said, oh damn, she's a beauty.
I like her.
universe's line to chart. I'll map the path
Have you got a Mandalay yet?
beating heart. I was born to roam. I am starbound, flying true, past the edge of all we knew. I am starbound, made for this. Every risk I won't dismiss. Through the dark between
Went for the darker soil. Hopefully the stratum will show up easier there.
At Thugooch1776 said, I've got one, but I haven't used it much. I got one of each of the ships aside from that latest one to drop.
On the Crystal. You got a Caspian? How do you like that? I haven't got a Caspian yet because I'm not back in the bubble. I was waiting for it to go on sale, but in-game credits and not arcs.
At Thugooch1776 said, oh, the Caspian is neat.
Ah. Okay, I'm not. There we go. So say the game usually renders it right in front of me. It just is taking its time to do it.
At Thugooch1776 said, I did a bunch of rare commodities hauling with the Caspian last week. Fun stuff. Vagabond Soul underscore said, yes, save the cash and spend only creds. Best method.
Yep, that's the cheap method. I'm too poor to buy but spend a bunch of money on arcs.
7 said, you co-7 Alda Ford to raise the TTS volume so we can hear it better, like double.
I could, Ocker. I could. I'm not, but I could. Well, I might in a second once I get done scanning this. Just for you.
pinpricks burning. Each pulse, a promise I will outlast. I'm not looking back at the stars behind. The dark is honest and I walk the line. You can't see what I've seen. You wouldn't know how it feels. Each mile, each thrill.
Let's see. Say something, Ocker. Let's see how loud it is.
Ocker7 said, cause I wanna hear SDERFOIKVNH, WA FGH, in Boykins, DFNKBG.
Yeah.
Thugooch1776 asks, did you have a different commander name a while back?
That's all you get, Ocker.
Ocker7 said more.
That's all you're getting. I did not have a different commander name a while back. This has always been my commander name. Why?
Ocker7 said bugger.
Dust from forgotten moments.
You just want to type a bunch of gibberish.
Every echo I'm broken to, it remakes me.
He wants to do that because his jump scare doesn't work on his stream, so I go in and type in a bunch of garbage on his text-to-speech.
Standing steady in the search. A thousand worlds over.
Whee!
I've called my name in the cold.
At Thugooch1776 said, I'm just curious how I ended up with you on my friends list. Although I do have a terrible memory, haha, so forgive me if I've forgotten this meeting.
Oh, we probably met on
Hawker 7
on
said
stream.
it's better and 2 can lead a horse to water, but a pencil has to be led.
Well, we probably met on stream or something, and because I'm always inviting people to send me a friend request and everything.
While the line between us grows wide, would you leave your ground astray? Or don't you feel that pull inside? My daring heart is out
At
of
Thugooch 1776 said most likely, that sounds about right, haha.
Ocker sometimes plays Elite. Usually he's playing Farming Simulator. So we don't give him a lot of credence until he goes back to Elite more.
every landing I've made my mark. This endless void is where I belong.
I already gave you a shout out
Hawker
once,
7
yeah.
said waiting for operations. Bacard Essen said please go check out Hawker 7, a better content creator than I will ever be.
Bye.
Last playing Farming Simulator 25. Bacard Essen said Hawker 7. At Thugooch 1776 said Elite Dangerous is my favorite game of all time.
It's pretty much the only game of all time for me. I don't play much of anything else. I have about 20 other games that I've acquired from Steam or Epic that were free generally. I just don't play them. Nothing wrong. I had Star Citizen and Cyberpunk, which wasn't free, but Cyberpunk is not my type of game. I actually had bought it to give to my son. But when I told him I had bought it and I was going to gift it to him, he said, I already have it. And I'm like, oh. So now I have it.
But I know that this is real. Every night
Okay, we're done here.
wondering what I'm thinking of. Is there something calling me? Something that I cannot see. Can you hear the stars calling? Can you feel them falling?
Where'd you go, Vagabond? Are you still there? You done eating?
Can you hear the stars calling? They're calling me. We're going higher.
charts and maps spread on display.
And that brought us up to $2.66 million. $2.66 billion.
At
Ads starting in 1
Vagabond
minute.
9375 said thinking and writing up stuff. At Thugooch 1776 said my top 3 games are Elite, WOW, and SnowRunner, but I own way too many, haha.
I don't even know what SnowRunner is. I know what World of Warcraft is, but not SnowRunner. What kind of game is that? Looks like ads are going to start in 25 seconds on Twitch.
At Thugooch 1776 said SnowRunner is a driving simulation game.
Oh, okay. Do you have a steering wheel and stuff, or you just use a keyboard and mouse for that?
At Thugooch 1776 said it started as a game called Spin Tires.
Yeah, that name sucks. SnowRunner is better. Arg, 38 bodies.
Can you hear the stars calling?
38 bodies. No earth likes, no
At
ammonias.
Thugooch 1776 said, I believe you can use a steering wheel for it. SnowRunner is the latest and greatest iteration of the game, and from where it started it is awesome now.
Well, that's cool.
At Thugooch 1776 said you can use Xbox controller or mouse and keyboard.
I have a Logitech controller. It's like an Xbox controller that I use to play a game called Stray. It's a cat game. That's the only other game I've streamed is Stray and Elite. So I have looked at a game and played for a little while of a game called Viewfinder, I think it's called. It's kind of fun to play. Definitely not green.
At Thugooch 1776 said, I play Hearthstone with my coffee in da morning. It gets the old thinker working.
I've never played that, but I've watched, I have a friend that streams that once in a while, among other things she does. So I'm familiar with the game. That's what I liked about Stray is it's a pretty straightforward, simple game, but it's got a few side puzzles and things that I would call them side quest kind of things, but they're generally pretty easy. But you have to as an example, there may be a combination that you have to go find for a safe that's laying around, and the combination may be behind a picture frame on some wall somewhere. So I've finished the game a couple of times now, so it's not much of a challenge now, but it's still fun to play. I wish there was a sequel to it, because you can play through the whole game, a speed run of it in probably about an hour and 15 minutes or so. I couldn't do that fast, but I've seen people do it.
At Thugooch 1776 said, that sounds cool.
You play as a cat, and it's actually kind of emotional. They're in a enclosed area that's like a shelter, but all of humanity has died out from a plague, and all that's there are robots and the cat. And they're sealed in because of the plague, and they don't realize that the rest of the earth is habitable again. It's been so long. So the cat's mission, along with his robot friend, is to unseal the shelter or the building and go back outside. The cat starts out, the cat gets separated from its friends by falling down a wall into the area that's sealed and stuff. And there are numerous critters and things trying to kill them and stuff. But it's a cool game, though.
System scan complete.
Okay, there is life here, but is there anything I want to deal with? Nah, it's pretty much the last place without the tubas. Oh, there's some tubas. No stratum tectonica, though. We'll ignore it. Press on. Look for better things.
At Thugooch 1776 said, just looking it up now, I recall seeing this one advertised. It looks fun.
It's probably cheap by now. I mean, it's been five or 6 years.
9375 said, my kid played that over and over. Very good story.
There's another game with a cat in it, a little kitty in a big city, which is a completely different storyline than Stray, don't get me wrong. But it's kind of fun to watch, or at least to play. I never played it, but I had a friend that played it.
As you like.
But I like Stray. Stray was, really good. Great graphics and good storyline and some puzzles in it to make you do things to solve and try not to cry at a couple of places. I didn't notice the count, damn it. Okay. I actually rage quit that game, Stray, for about I had to take a break. I was streaming, I could not get past a certain point. I just kept dying and just couldn't do it because I'm old and my fine motor skills aren't really like as good as they were when I was younger. So I went and ate dinner and stuff, and I came back in and got through it the first time after that, but I'm not used to a D-pad or a controller. I'm used to a joystick. So. There's not a single place in that game, if you've done it enough times, that's hard to do. Once you figure out how to do it, as long as you got the manual dexterity to do it. And after I did it one time, it was easy. I mean, boom, I got right through there, and I was like, ugh. I can show you the game if you want. I can get out of Elite and bring it up if you want to see it. I don't want to play it though. But I'm gonna be ending here shortly anyway.
1776 said almost like you gotta get that muscle memory locked in.
Pretty much. I mean, especially I'm not used to a controller, and when I'm running with the cat's running, I kept overcorrecting the cat. Because, I'm used to slamming a joystick around to do things and stuff, and trying to use my thumb to like a joystick essentially to control the cat's direction and stuff. I'm trying to zigzag to avoid these things that are trying to kill me, and I kept bouncing into the wall and stuff, and it was really annoying. But once I just relaxed and chilled and didn't overthink it and just did it, it was fine. But I was getting really frustrated. I really wanted just to throw that controller and stomp on it. I was getting so mad at myself, not at the game, but at myself. And that was not the first playthrough. I had played through there before, and the first time I did it, it wasn't that hard. I just could not get through it on that second playthrough that I was doing on it. And then I came back from dinner, and I just went right through it.
At Thugooch 1776 said, haha, I've been there. Sometimes it's best to walk away for a bit.
Yeah, so I found out. But the beginning of the game is really emotional. I mean, it's pretty cool, and the ending is kind of emotional too. But it was over too soon. I really do wish they had a sequel to it, but My understanding is the studio that created the game is bought by somebody else, and there was no plans to make a sequel to it. And the cat that stars in it is actually modeled off of one of the developers' cats. It's pretty
At
cool.
Vagabond Querier 9375.
Well, Vagabond, thank you so much for coming in and chatting.
Thanks for the stream.
It's good to see you again.
Every horizon calls my name.
Always a pleasure. I'm going to be wrapping up here shortly anyway, guys. Guess I won't be getting back to the carrier to turn in tonight, at least not on stream. I'll probably stream again tomorrow and just carry on from where I am. Maybe tomorrow evening. I might even do stream earlier in the day too, but depends on real life events and sleep. Sleep is an option.
At Thugooch 1776 said right on, well, it was fun chatting with you tonight.
Well,
Your
thanks for
stream
coming
is
in.
Cool.
Thanks
Have
for
a good night, sir. Thanks.
Thanks for coming in. You're always welcome to come in and chat. That's pretty much why I stream, is to meet people. I don't go out. I don't do anything. I mean, I'm just an old guy, that retired person that I sit at home most of the time, me and my cats, and pretty much the only real world interactivity I have is here online. It's probably some type of psychological condition. I don't know. But thanks again for coming in. Like I said, though, I'm going to be, I think when I get through with this system, I'll go be wrapping up anyway. Who knows what the next system will have. You'll have to tune in next time, my next stream, to find out. Could be a green gas giant. Could be a big waste of time.
System scan complete.
That being said, I am going to end here. Thanks, guys, for coming in, and I will hope to see you again. I will, if I stream tomorrow night, it'll probably be about the same time, 9 Central, sometime around there, maybe sometime around there into the evening. Hopefully, I'll do a long stream tomorrow night. If I get enough rest during the day, I'll try to do a longer stream tomorrow night, it being Friday. So I'll see you guys then. Y'all take care. Thanks so much for coming in. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, people. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe over there. I need followers big time on YouTube. I'm about halfway to where I need to be. So thanks again, and fly dangerous.
There's an empty seat beside me, where you used to curl and sleep, while the galaxies turned slowly and the void was cold and deep. Now I fly these routes alone, through the black between the suns, but I swear I hear you breathing in the way the engine hums. You're chasing stars now, smoky, running free across the sky. I see your shape in nebulae every time I'm passing by. The cockpit feels too quiet, but I keep the thrusters bright. You're chasing stars now, smoky, and I'm right here, still in flight. I remember how you'd watch me thought that jumps from world to world. Your green eyes catching starlight as the hyperspace unfurled. Every station, every waypoint carries traces of your grace. Now you're scattered through the cosmos, and I see you every place. You're chasing stars now, smoky, running free across the sky. I see your shape in nebulae every time I'm passing by. The cockpit feels too quiet, but I keep the thrusters bright. You're chasing stars now, smoky, and I'm right here still.